Hey guys, I just got out of bed. This is the day after they reset the settings on my pacemaker. They told me to call them back if I felt anything again. About midnight I felt it, and then about 7 a.m. I felt it this morning, but nothing like it was before. So I already put a call into them, waiting on the call back. I'm having my first cup of coffee in 4 days now. I haven't been drinking coffee, not knowing what was going on. So I'm gonna have me some coffee and then we'll talk. All right, guys, it's been a few hours since I got up. I've called them. They've spoke to the pacemaker company, and now the cardiac study lady has called me, and she said that they're waiting for the doctor to get out of surgery and they're going to get everybody together and see what the options are to do to fix this. And I said, well, do I have reason to be scared? She goes, it's not your heart. It is the wiring of the pacemaker. So she said one of the deals is that they're maxed out on the windows that's on them. I'm not sure what all that means, but she said they have to figure out the next step. So I'll probably have to go into the cardiac study today and see if they can, I don't know what they're going to do. I've just got to wait for a call back. And so anyway, I'm just trying to stay calm. I'm very nervous, pretty scared, but because it's not a good feeling. It's like my heart's pounding all the time. And she said, yeah, it's doing it over and over. It started again at midnight last night, so I haven't rested yet very well. I got like 4 hours of sleep last night, so anyway, I'll keep you posted as we go. I'm gonna lie, guys, this is one of the worst feelings. It's like my heart's racing, just beating really hard, and I'm short of breath. They said it's not my heart, but still it's hard not to be worried or scared about it. So I'm trying to stay busy. I just got a package. Let me show you what it is. I ordered myself a backup heater because my diesel heater was acting up a little bit. But now I have one to back up in case this one goes out on me. So this just came in. I'm going to take it out to my little porch area and set it there. All right, guys, this is 2 days or a day after I started this video. I am in the ER and they just ran another pacemaker interrogation. That's what they call it. They've been doing EKGs on me. There's my BP right now. I do have a headache, a really bad headache right now. Not sure why. They have caught my pulse dropping to 35. I'm having PVCs, if you guys know what that is, and the pacemaker's causing PMTs. So I don't know what all this means. They got to talk to me about it. So we'll see. All I know is I've been scared to death for a week and really tripping on this, and just really feeling really scared and low and, alone. But I know I got you guys, and thank you for being here. So I will report back as soon as I know more. Okay, guys, they're sending me home. I'll tell you more about it once I get back to the van. Good morning, everybody. I hope you can hear me okay. I'm not setting up my mic to talk through the mic. I just woke up. I got home from the hospital around 6 p.m. last night. I was not having any more PMTs, which that's what causes the pounding sensation, or it almost feels like an AFib, but it wasn't. It was PMTs. And they're saying that the PMTs were caused by my heart having PVCs. I don't know. It's very confusing stuff. But I started the digoxin 2 nights ago. Then I went to the hospital, and they said I didn't have any more PMTs after I took the digoxin, but I'm having PVCs kind of constant. And PVCs they can be caused by anything simple, like low electrolytes, but they did all the blood work. I had all my numbers were good as far as my blood work. But if I understand it right, because I've had many TIAs, MI, TIAs before, when I first got sick with my heart. I think PVCs, if I understand what they're saying, can cause strokes. That's why I'm on blood thinners. I'm a high stroke risk person, but I have not been having any AFib. I have not had no AFib since September, and I have not had, I'm not having the PMTs still, and the PMTs were due to the pacemaker trying to pace, or I don't know if it's reading the heartbeat wrong or what. I'm not sure, but the digoxin made the PMT stop. But they told me today I need to go back to cardiac studies today at around 2, and they are going to, they said they think they have a fix. So I don't know if the fix is for the PMTs or the PVCs. I don't know. It's confusing. I'll know more when I get there. I'm kind of hoping that they have a fix for it so I don't have to take the digoxin. Digoxin's a harsh drug, and I really don't want to take it, but you know, if it makes it where I'm not feeling like my heart's beating out of my chest, I'll take it. But anyway, I just woke up, and so I'm kind of taking you guys along for the ride on this to show you what goes on when stuff like this happens, and it has just been so stressful, and so I mean, it's drained me. I have not slept. I'm also going to talk to the doctors on my next doctor appointment if they can get me something for anxiety, because this type of anxiety kill you as bad as you know, it feels like it's killing me, this anxiety I'm having. And no sleep. Really, I have had no solid sleep till last night. I actually probably got 8 hours of sleep last night. I woke up a couple of times to use the restroom, but I did not, my heart wasn't waking me up, because before it would just pound. It felt like it was pounding, and it would wake me up, and I just couldn't sleep. And then the night before I went to the hospital, I had a pulse of 35, according to my cuff that I use, my BP cuff that I use with my pacemaker monitor. It monitors that, it reads it, and 35 is very low. And that's why I went to the hospital this morning, or yesterday morning. I went to the hospital. They said when they checked me into triage, she got a 35 reading too. Then they put me directly on an EKG, watched it for a few minutes, and they could tell I was having the PVCs. But it didn't drop. You know, my blood pressure or my pulse didn't drop like it was. And then once they got me checked in through triage and all that, they put me on, you know, hooked me up to a machine that would read my blood pressure, and on I had like so many wires attached to me. It was reading everything, and they watched it for like 3 hours, and my pulse didn't drop to 35, and I didn't have any PMTs. I was having PVCs, but no PMTs. So that's why I was in there so long. And she asked me what reason really brought me in. Was it the low BP? And yes, it was the low BP. But a good thing is, at 35, she said that I would have been dizzy or seeing blurry, felt like I was going to faint. I wasn't feeling that. So to come to find out that my monitor or my cuff couldn't read my BP or my heart rate well, because I was having those PVCs over and over, and it was only reading 35 beats per minute, and that's not what was happening, and that's why I wasn't dizzy. So that's good to know. That's something I learned, that, you know, I can, if I felt dizzy or faint, I'm to come straight back to the ER. but I never felt that, and so that's a good thing. It's just it could not read it because of what was going on with the PVCs, and that's what they told me. So, but at least all my blood work was good. Today I've got to be at the cardiac study at 1:45, because when I got back to the van last night, there was a message that said, we believe we have a fix, and I don't know if they have a fix for the PMTs, which I believe that's all it is, or what they're talking about, because I don't think they can fix the PVCs with the pacemaker. I'm learning this stuff as we go, and like the nurse and the doctor both said, this is what's going on with me. This is a learning curve. Everybody is different. What works for one person won't work for another. So they're trying to figure out what's going to work for me. And anyway, so I'm going to get off here. I'm going to get around. I'll take you guys with me to the cardiac studies. So I'll see you guys in a few. Okay, guys, I am headed into cardiac studies. Boston Scientific is the maker of my pacemaker, but I'm headed into cardiac studies, and they're going to be doing some adjustments today. So I will know more once we're there. I'll see you guys in town.
I'm just glad that they figured out a fix for the PMT at least.
Nice. He said, I don't know, seeing there's not a lot of difference in what they're talking about. Everybody, there's so many people I've talked to.
I know.
And the nurse I had over there, yes, he was really nice. So as soon as they left me the room, I started Googling PVCs, what causes them. I said, "Oh, my blood work good?" He goes, "Your blood work's excellent."
Mm-hmm.
So it's not electrolytes.
You're having PVCs right now. I just tested you, but I'd really like to just test the wires really quick again before I actually get on with them.
Okay.
So hang tight for just a second, and let's get this on. Okay, so let's quickly look at that right this second. So yeah, your last PMT looks like it was on January 14.
That's when I started the Dejoxin. Friday?
14th was Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay. So today's Thursday.
You were in the ER on Wednesday, and that's when he started the digoxin, right?
No, they started the digoxin
before.
Tuesday night, the night
Tuesday
before.
night. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I quit feeling them. That's for sure by that
Okay.
night.
Okay. Good.
Every once in a while I feel something, and I don't know if that's a PVC or.
Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Almost exactly the same. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's go for the RV. Okay, I'm going to pace the right ventricular wire fast for just a few seconds.
Okay.
I'm going to do it as briefly as possible, so because sometimes patients feel this one. So here we go. This is me. That's me right now.
Yeah, I felt it.
Yep, you're going to feel it. It's going to feel kind of like you're, okay, we're all done.
Kind of felt like a PMT.
Yep. It would. You're exactly right. Okay, we're all done with that. So 0.6, 0.7, perfect. At 0.4 milliseconds. Okay. Next test, we're going to test the left ventricular wire. Again, I'm going to be pacing your heart fast for this test.
Okay.
And you very likely will feel it.
Okay.
So here we go. This is me. That's me right now.
Yeah, I feel it.
Okay, just about done. Thought I was just there. We're done.
Guys, I'm back to the van, so I will walk you through what the end of it was. We got Boston Scientific on the phone. They reset, I believe it was the pace of the pacemaker. Because and again, I don't know if I'm explaining this right. I've been having PVCs a lot. Normally, I've been having PVCs along the lines of 2% or 3%, but lately it's been a lot higher. So that interferes with the pacemaker pace. And what they figured out when they all got together and studied the PVCs I'll have 1, 2, and then a third one. And so they reset some settings on the pacemaker to try to not either catch that or catch that. I'm not sure. But I haven't felt a PMT yet. It's been about an hour and a half. I wasn't feeling any since I got on the digoxin, so the digoxin probably helped with that. Now, the plan is to try to get these PVCs under control. I've looked up, probably shouldn't Google stuff, but I was looking up what you can do at home to help stop PVCs. Adrenaline is a high cause of PVCs. So anxiety, if you get mad or anxious or stress, causes PVCs. Extra hard exercise causes PVCs. For this last week, I haven't been doing anything because I just didn't know what to do. But I'm going to continue. I'm going to start doing more yoga type exercises, stretches. I need to learn how to meditate, to breathe right. I'm going to talk to Hope Bus to help me learn how to do meditated type breathing, I guess. I will, instead of having a large cup of coffee in the morning, I'm just going to have 1 cup. But I really don't drink that much coffee. But then, again, it will help, and I don't drink energy drinks of any sort. Continue to eat healthy. Protein needs to be non-fat protein, like low-fat protein. Like, I eat a lot of elk meat that there's hardly any fat in that. And I only eat like white chicken breast. Also, I'll eat a little bit of hamburger, but not much. I'm not going to eat any pork because of the fat content in it, and the sodium's not good either. So I'm going to work on that stuff here. For the next 7 days, we're going to continue with this digoxin. I will call them and let them know how I'm feeling, and we'll go from there. Appointments coming up with the cardiologist and my main doctor, so we're going to go from there. So I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you for all your prayers and your love, and know that you guys make me feel very special. Thank you so much for all that you guys do for me and the channel, and this community is amazing. I love all you guys. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Peace out.